do it for you.
Baby, the floor is yours. Yeah, baby, I mean the floor is yours. If it come down to the floor is yours, let me show you how I prove the floor is yours. 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 The floor is yours.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another E&M podcast number 12. And we have a special guest tonight that's gonna just enlighten y'all about the hair industry. I mean, because this is what I looked up is a $85 billion industry here, and that some people is probably wondering how to get into it. So yeah, yeah. So we got one of the hardest working entrepreneurs in East Texas in the house tonight, and we want y'all to tune in and pay attention to what she's saying, because man, you're probably gonna get something from it. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our cast. As you know, we got the lovely credit goddess Ashley. She makes that interest. Look at her. All right. Then we got our boy Flex on the producing and active side. He always flexing. So, you know, hey, it is what it is, right,
What's up,
Flex?
great people?
Right on. So we're gonna just jump right into it, and Miss, I call her Gabby, but she's like, man, Gabby is like one of the hardest. I ain't gonna even put her in the female category, even though we know she's a female, but I don't wanna, people try to put people in these boxes, right? But I mean, man, hard work is hard work. Everybody needs
Yeah.
to be recognized for their work. So whether it's male or female, but man, I tell you, man, this girl is she's a go-getter, man. But before we do, I'm gonna just let her introduce herself and kind of give you an insight on what she does, and we're gonna dive right into her entrepreneurship. Go ahead, Miss Gabby.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Wade. Most people do call me Gabby Wade. I'm an owner of Always Karma Hair. I've been in the industry where I've been selling bundles since like 2016. I got my LLC in like 2017. I had a website in around 2018, I believe. But that's like the rough draft for me.
Cool, cool. Well, can you share some of the like how what even made you get into the hair business, Gabby? Though, like,
I just have a passion and a love for the beauty industry, and I just saw a fit for me. I got a lot of inquiries about where I was purchasing my hair, and
okay.
that's basically where I started.
So was it hard for you, like, even though I know you say you was passionate and stuff about it, was it hard for you to kind of get into this space? Because I see a lot of people like, selling her and stuff like that. So I mean, far as you enter into that space, was it hard for you, or how did
Not
that play out?
I'm sorry. Not necessarily hard to get in. It's hard to find the right product, the quality product that you need.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go through a lot of trial and error. My bad. Trying to find the best product for you and for your customers. It's a lot of back and forth with vendors, people that you don't know. A lot of trust going on, a lot of faith, most definitely. And it's just like a time thing. It's like you can't just go in and you're gonna win. It's not like that at all.
Yeah. So I got a question. So I'm big on social issues. So I heard these challenges. I got a good friend who has his own hair store up in Memphis, and he talks about how Asians have a lock on the market, where they have an unfair influence, where you as a black stylist or provider, it's hard for you to get product and compete with their prices. Have you experienced that?
Yes, definitely. It's like an increase constantly, especially since COVID. It's a big competition. They're gonna give you trash if you let them. If that makes sense, you have to actually communicate effectively. Um, it's not something that's, like I said, an overnight process. It's something that you probably should get a mentor before you even step into the game.
So when you say they give you trash, what is it? The quality of the hair? Is that what you're talking about?
Definitely the quality.
Yeah. So, because I'm new, I mean, I'm not just new. I don't wear hair. Obviously, this our hair is all mine. Praise God. But
I like natural hair. That's my thing too.
right. So, when you're saying that it's trash hair, are they intentionally giving you bad product as a way to try to keep you out the market, or is it? I mean, what's the challenge there?
I can't agree with that or disagree, because I had vendors that I worked with for a while and I ended up getting a bad batch. It's just part of the hair industry, I would say. It's not like you're guaranteed quality. It's not always gonna be good.
So you'll get it from the same vendor today and it's good, and then maybe in 2 weeks it's just bad hair.
Not well, it's like, okay, so I could order 50 bundles. Out 50 of the bundles may not be the best, but about half may be.
Yeah.
You just have to like test it.
So what's bad hair? Because I'm sorry for asking. What's bad hair?
It nets up. It gets tangly as far as curly hair. It sheds a lot. Different things goes into hair. The lace isn't good.
Look like Ashley knows something about that. She's shaking her head like, yeah.
Honey,
I do
what you wearing? Other than your natural hair.
Day, but so do they mix? Question though, Gabby, do they mix synthetic with the real, or what's your aesthetic, so to say, in the hair that you sell, or what also sets you apart, or what have you learned versus others? What they
I changed my lane. I was doing all virgin hair. I went into raw hair and I fell in love. So I made that switch, and I made that switch as far as my clients and my customers too. And that made a difference in my prices and everything. And some people still with me, some of them aren't.
So what's
the difference between virgin and raw?
Virgin hair is, once you get into the hair industry, you can literally tell, like, the virgin hair, it don't, like, I would say when curl the same, it don't last as long. The quality is different. When you're doing it, I guess when you're a stylist, you can tell, if that makes sense.
What kind of hair does Beyonce have?
She probably got some raw hair.
Some raw hair. So raw is the more...
It depends, because she changed her hair a lot, so she might be rocking some virgin hair right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, you can tell when you try to dye the hair or like bleach the hair, it don't come out good. It's fried out. You can't get what you aiming to get.
Yeah. Okay.
So with that, I mean, because I know there's like you said, there's different kinds of hair and stuff like that, and depending on, I guess your connect on who you get it from, because I'm assuming you don't have, this is not a local connect. This is like an overseas connect or something. Like I'm not telling you to give away your your contact. I'm just saying, like, this has got to be. I'm assuming your connect is like a wholesaler from like overseas or something like that.
Correct. It's nothing local.
Okay, because that's a lot of people that I know in the hair business that says, they have a hard time trying to get connected with the right, connect for getting these bundles and stuff, because the more bundles you get, of course, the more profit you can make. But, that's kind of one of the things, that's kind of the hardest thing of getting into the hair industry, is getting that connect. So
yeah, it definitely is. I really recommend getting a mentor. Like, don't just go on AliExpress or WhatsApp or Instagram and just try to find you a vendor and sell hair. It's not going to work like that.
Yeah. So can you talk about your challenges with that? Like, what challenges did you have in the beginning to make sure you got the right vendor? I mean, I'm sure you got a couple horror stories where
I've purchased a lot of vendors. I tested a lot of different vendors. I've had a mentor before. I did basically everything to make sure my quality good. Like, I actually want to go visit the vendor that I have now because I'm really in love with them.
You said, but they're overseas, though. Are you saying
They're,
they're not local? They
they're
can
not
be.
local.
Oh, okay. So, when you, I guess, when you factoring in shipping costs and all that, you made the determination that, or I guess it don't have to be cheaper, but even if you're getting a quality product, if you have to pay more because of the shipping and all that, you're willing to do that.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Wow. So I'm going back to what you said earlier, Gabby, on, it was kind of hard to break into it because of what Flex was saying about, Asians kind of got the game on lock and stuff like that. So if that's the case, I mean, how hard? Because I see a lot of people selling her. I see a lot of people, and I don't know if everybody's doing profit like that, but I mean, they make it seem like, it's kind of, I ain't gonna say easy either, but they just make it seem like they got a good connect or whatnot going on. So I'm assuming that once you get this connected, and if it's something pretty solid, you stay with it a long time, and then like how does the relationship part plays out in this,
It's
this
just like
long.
as far as you starting something new, going into a new relationship, you just gotta build that bond, the connection, communicate effectively. It's like a long term process, I would say. Testing products, effectively communicating. Overall, just the testing the products is the main key. To
Yeah.
be
Mm,
honest,
And that's good. I know you don't want to be giving your clients bad product because that's how you get repeat customers.
right? And word of mouth is my best
Word of mouth. Yep.
best seller.
Yeah, it's
yep.
real.
Best
It's
seller.
real. Yeah. So you said you've been doing this since 2017.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and so that's telling me that you're having some success in it, of course. So where you were in the beginning versus where you are now, can you talk a little bit about that growth?
Me actually starting, I just had bundles on hand. I would have one of each texture or so. And now I actually have changed my lane into wigs. I took 3 or 4 classes to actually get to where I'm confident in making wigs to my perfection.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It does.
So I don't really go into bundles anymore. I go into the wigs. I'm in that lane now.
Is that because that's what the market calls for? People want wigs, or is it just more profitable, easier? What made you switch to
Both.
wigs instead of
I would say both. Most of my clients, they want a wig. They don't want the hassle of just buying one bundle, getting sew-ins. They would rather just have it ready to go.
Mm.
man?
So
Okay.
that makes it more easy and more manageable. I take it,
It does.
whereas people getting like glue and sew-ins and all that.
And more of a hassle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So they just switching the game a little bit to make it easy to manage.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
it's
That's
not
question
gonna be
too.
all easy. I ain't gonna use
Yeah.
that word.
So how long does it take, like the process of creating a wig for people that don't know?
I can make a wig in less than an hour.
Really? Okay. Just tedious, strong
I offer
fingers.
one-on-one classes. I do recommend going to my website and booking a class with me if you are interested in learning.
Oh wow. Okay, that's good deal. That's good.
That's
And
so
it's
you.
not even for just females. Like males are really big in the industry as well.
Wigs. Talking like Steve Harvey.
Just
What he
in
used to
hair,
do?
period.
Oh, but
Yeah.
no. So it brings up a point though. So I've seen on the internet about these male wigs, or people can make it
Oh,
look
that
like they got
is
like
right.
Toupee, it's called a toupee, I think.
Yep,
that's
yep.
too fake.
It
So
is.
you
Yeah,
yeah. So you expanding to the men yet, or do you plan on?
I may consider,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be like a behind the chair stylist. I just want to sell wigs
Oh,
online, e-commerce, and start some more businesses. I don't want to stay in the hair industry. I'm gonna be in the hair industry, but I want to expand as well.
that's interesting. I'm glad you said that. So, like, when you saying expand, outside of the hair or somewhere in there where you can,
Both. I don't want to just limit myself.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
I want to get it like into trucking. I'm trying to do like ain't
okay.
gonna tell y'all. I'm
Yeah,
trying to do
because I want to
like
get. Hey, I want you to
I
offer the
told
future.
you.
I don't want to dig too much.
different
Yeah,
Hey, hey,
incomes.
G, I told you she a hustler, man. I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Multiple streams of income, right?
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
yeah.
cool, cool,
She's
cool.
straight up hustler. But that's, I mean, I mean, you look at how much this hair industry bring in, man. We talking about. I know I looked it up earlier, and the last time when I looked it up, it was like 85 billion.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
That is
that's a
crazy,
lot of
man.
money, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's
I'm not
crazy.
surprised though. You know, it's part of we're visual people. We care about our appearance overall, so it's not surprising. I want to see if you can talk about some of the challenges you had specifically when you're trying to get support. I know people that talked about, hey, my boy telling me that he got a store, but his friends and family will go and frequent other stores instead of coming to him to get what he's selling.
Oh my God, that's like a touchy subject.
Okay,
Cause
so I
like
don't
I'm
want to get
still at
anybody
first I
mad.
took it to heart. Like I got sisters that buy weed constantly, but yet they don't purchase from me. I got sisters that get their hair done, but yet I've never touched their hair. So like at this point, it's just like my audience isn't who I know, if that makes sense.
That's
I'm
why
trying
we're
to tap
doing it.
into people I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
Mm.
to not support. I support everyone. I'm not trying to satisfy or beg for support from the
Yeah.
people that I know, if that makes sense. Y'all see what I'm
Nah.
doing? Y'all gonna get on the boat or y'all gonna be on the other boat? Like it's still
And I'm
we
sure
gonna make
T
it.
will T will
It's
ask
no hard
folks
feelings at this point.
and
But
Yeah.
I
it
think T
does
will
suck
ask
in the
folks
start.
understand that because they're both entrepreneurs. I know they can speak on that. I'm sure they offer services and then but people that they know go outside of them and bring somebody else. And me personally, I learned not to take it personal. I think what happens a lot of time is people remember who you were and not really so much of who you are right now. And we're creatures of habit. And if I'm used to going to Walmart and they pop up a Kroger right down the street, I'm probably going to still be going to that Walmart. Now, that's not an excuse for anyone, but somehow, some way, I think it makes me say, like, what do I got to do to tap into the people that I know and get them to be loyal customers?
And I heard that actually your biggest hater is somebody you know.
Yeah.
Like
That's what
I'm
they
just being
say.
honest.
That's
I've
what they
learned not
say,
to care.
man.
Your
Like
biggest
you
hater
grow
somebody you
thick
know.
skin.
You got to keep going.
You
You
grow
cannot
thick
let that get to
skin
you.
and yeah, don't care. Like I honestly, I don't care. Like of course I have multiple I have other businesses, but credit is one that will help you in your life. Long term, your future,
Yeah.
your legacy. And you don't want to come to me or you don't want to get it fixed, or they'll come back later and be like, man, I went to such and such and they scammed me out of money. Oh, well, these are my prices. I don't get no family discount now. When I was low, you know what I'm saying? I'm big now. My
Give me
clientele
while
is
I'm
big.
cheap.
Yes, yes. And like,
Uh,
have you gone through that? Gabby,
But
have you had family that come and you just like, hey, these are my prices, but now you've grown that thick skin where it's like, these are my prices, I'm not wavering. It is what it is, fam.
yeah,
At
it's
least
like
that's
everybody looking for a discount. Everybody looking for a handout. Like it don't make
and
really sense to me. But I mean, I guess that's the part of the game as well. You
It
just got to
shouldn't be
keep it
though,
moving.
because we don't go to Walmart and tell
ask
them
them for
like,
a
man,
discount.
this peach
at
tea
all.
too high. You need to come
But
down.
you
Like we
can't,
gonna,
right? But you can't be naive to the fact either, and you can't be sensitive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Correct. So do
Not
you get
because
them that discount? Your family?
No, I can't. I can't afford a discount. What is the discount? Y'all ain't
hey
going to Neiman
man.
Marcus asking for discounts.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Starbucks. Why this coffee $6? Why are you here?
Yeah.
No, seriously. I had a friend. Well, I had a cousin say, "Well, Gabby sell high hair. Her hair expensive. Okay, is it worth it? Yes. Is it quality? Yes.
Yes. And
Debate. Let's
that's
debate about that.
yep. And that's what if you selling a quality product, you should. That's
So
just
Correct.
like
don't ever
Gucci.
lower yourself.
Ain't
I'll tell
nobody
that to anybody.
yeah, ain't nobody
Mm.
going out there buying no Gucci and Louis Vuitton and saying, "Hey, y'all gonna." And that's the craziest. This is the craziest thing. Like you got people like, man, I've even had family members that use somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't even trip because what's for me is for me. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? And that's what I do. That's what I understand about business. Like I don't beg nobody for business. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna run nobody down for business because
It's good.
that's just not a good business ethic anyway to be doing that.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you just have to run your business like your business is supposed to be ran and no discounts because this is how you eat.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you really have to be a firm believer in it too.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's good.
Correct.
So I want to talk
Your
about your
word.
structure. So I know you say you're online, and you're planning to expand and the different things. Are you looking to do a brick and mortar in the business in the future, or is online more feasible and
I am
fit your
considering
model?
it. I'm not for sure. I don't want to announce something that's not gonna happen. So I am considering it. I'm not for
Yeah.
sure yet.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Cool.
that
Cool.
put that pressure on you if you go ahead and announce it though.
Yes, because I've done it. I've done it impulsively and it didn't work out the way I needed it to or the way I wanted it to. Like Isha Ray said, everybody ain't meant to be your client. Those who are
Yes,
will. I agree.
that's
Yeah.
right. I
Yes.
Yeah.
totally agree. I
Yeah.
totally agree with that statement.
And
And I
she's
think
the one who actually just revamped my website. So today, if everybody can tap in, let me know what y'all think, shot with me, and let
yeah,
me know what the feedback will be on that.
man, that's what's up. I'm
Oh,
glad
that's
you plugged
cool.
in your friend. What's her name? Isha Ray.
Sure.
Isha,
I
plug
need
in your web.
every entrepreneur to tap in with her.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
say you should plug in your website in the comments so we'll know how some people can reach you for that work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
definitely. You
connecting the
should do that.
culture.
Yes.
Yeah,
For the culture. Here's a comment. Misha said, we simply have to learn to be unoffendable. And I like that. And she said, and unbothered when others don't support our business and
that's how I
realize
see.
that that person is not my customer or a client. Because we all have freedom. They have the freedom to select you. You even got the freedom to whether to serve them or not. Right.
That's right.
But again, we're not going to act like it doesn't bother you when you know friends and family that use your products or a similar
Mhm.
product, but they go somewhere else and use it. So, but hey, it's personal, but it's not.
Yeah,
Meaning,
but when you
you
start a
know,
business, it's not a place for your
yeah,
feelings.
yeah,
Uh-uh. Because your
No.
feelings
yeah,
will get hurt.
yeah,
Yes.
man. I like that. I like
Hey,
that.
look at
So,
that connect the culture. Like, oh man, everybody plug that
All your
in right now. Hold
business.
on, hold on, hold on,
connect
hold
the
on,
culture,
I'm
hold
writing.
on.
I'm
man. We
writing
need
it
to
down
talk.
right.
Yeah.
Got you.
Hey.
Yes.
Let me
So,
check that out because I might need some stuff. I got
yeah,
another
right on.
stuff I'm building on. So,
Yeah. So, can
Ish,
you talk about the T Will kind of avoided trying to, characterize you as a female business, but there is that part of it. I know you get certain what's the word I'm looking for, benefits or considerations if you're a minority business. Have you tapped in and identified yourself as a black business, and because you get double as being a black female?
Yeah, and you get double the hassle too, because people like most men, like I braid hair as well. I do men's hair. I offer men's service, so some not gonna take you serious. They're gonna like try to get with you, get their hair done,
mm,
and you trying to meet up and everything else. Like, now let's strictly business with me.
yeah,
So yeah, I would say that's
Maybe,
like the
yeah,
downfall of being a
that's
female in the
unfortunate.
business.
It's unfortunate because, and we talked about just a long history of not respecting black women in the business space.
hmm,
And you coming in, you're trying to run a professional business, and here is someone trying to hit on. And it's not that it's something wrong inherently with someone showing interest in you, but I've I've learned that while I'm doing this podcast and stuff, some people act like they want to be a part of it just to try to build a certain type of romantic relationship with you. And then when you say no, then it's like, man, they don't want nothing to do with you anymore. So, I mean, I don't know if you've experienced that or not.
Somewhat, but I don't really let it bother me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just keep it moving forward. I don't let it get to me.
That's why
No feelings
she
involved,
said no
most
feelings
definitely.
involved. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. You gotta be like that because it's like go back to what Flex just said about it's a shame that for number one you're a black female and then someone is probably looking at you fresh into the industry. They think you got all this money. They trying to get close to you to get something. So, they want to kind of take advantage, of you sometimes. So, and they think with you being young, this is an easy catch, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All I got to
Nothing
do
pulling up
is
your
come.
sleeve.
Yep, because I know you've had a lot of people to shoot at you with game and stuff like that, and just like some of the stuff you and I have spoken about even with you going to like car dealerships and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and people trying to man, we, oh man,
I
Gabby,
had
I
just
let you.
got a at first okay, so about the car situation, I was frustrated with that. I had just got like a what was it, 2015? It had
Yeah,
messed up. I ended up getting a 2020, but it was just like, I don't know. I was overwhelmed, so I had to reach out to somebody that has more knowledge if that makes sense. So don't
Mhm.
always think that you gotta figure it out alone.
Yeah.
Mm, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good advice because
Yeah.
we can be territorial and protective of our brand. And some people out there looking for ideas and they'll tap into you. So with that being said, you're right. You have to know, you know, build a good, strong team around you, people that you know are gonna give good advice. And then sometimes it's just the normal everyday conversation where you just engaging people about your passion, where the best ideas are born. So
Yeah.
um, it's so much you can do. But to your point, you're right, man. Try to do it on your own and try to show that on your own. Not that you can't. Some successful people that stepped out there on their own, but I think there's powers in numbers. So
Yeah, I definitely recommend if you know that someone's genuine, stay connected with them because
yeah,
it's
Mm.
rare.
Very,
Correct.
yeah,
very rare.
It's very rare. You can
Yeah.
piggyback on that car situation if you want to and go in there.
Oh man, that was a little situation we went through. Like, Gabby reached out to me. I was like, no, 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 tell him this, and I said, tell him your. Did I say I was your dad or your brother? Which one?
I think I don't remember a family member.
I can't even remember. But
A family member.
I got inserted in the situation. I told him, I said, no, man, we ain't finna let them screw over you like that because, they see a female in there for number one and then a black female.
mhm,
And then it just seemed like to me they was just trying to take advantage of them, and trying to
yeah,
give us something that they knew was out the way and was messed up. And
yeah,
so, you know, I told her what to
Like
do,
you
what to
said,
say.
being a
And
female entrepreneur.
yep. And
yeah,
so a lot of people just I don't like some people just look at it as we can get over on this person. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
sometimes
So
you got
yeah,
to get out of your character because I had to like actually write a review for them to actually correspond. The manager, the owner actually ended up like contacting me and everything.
yeah, it was
yeah,
crazy though.
yeah. So I want to see if you could talk about the shipping part of what you're doing. So a lot of people have ideas but they end up staying locally because they haven't figured out how to efficiently ship merchandise and product to other people. And I mean, I don't want to force you to give away your secrets, but can you talk about what that looks like? How do you ship? Is it
How
just
to or
some
how to get that, like how to
yeah,
expand.
how to expand? Yeah, or you just someone ordered and you just go to the post office, or do you have a program, some software that helps you with that piece of it?
No, I'm a one person show, so I do it all by
Okay.
myself. I have a
I
website, so that makes it more easier. I can just share my post on every platform, and that makes it easier for me to reach others in different areas. I'm not like a local business. I try
Yeah.
to reach areas where I'm not at. I'm trying to reach the whole side of the universe, like not right
Yeah,
here. You know what
I
I'm saying?
got you.
Like
Right
trying to
on.
get to different states and everything else. Like
Yeah.
so definitely just keep sharing your product, keep sharing your business. Don't
Yeah.
stop.
So if I come on, I see your website on here, and I'm like, hey, I need 50 wigs. Well, maybe that's unrealistic. Let me
That's
say
not
some
unrealistic.
bundles.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it could happen. So, but bundles, I need you to ship me 30 bundles of hair. I mean, is it just you going to get them and just go to the post office, or I mean, how do
I
you?
have an overnight I offer overnight shipping, so it just depends on what the quantity is. I can get it to you. It depends on what my inventory is as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Cool.
But it's
Now, is
go ahead, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, I was gonna say, is that expensive to do that though, Gabby? Because overnight shipping. I mean, I just did some shipping and it was kind of expensive to do overnight. So
It is, so
for
you have to put that in your pricing so that you can have profit.
so you already got that kind of baked in.
Calculated, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Cool. 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 Cool.
So what? So Gabby, if you doing all this by yourself, I mean, at some point,
I got
if
issue right now.
once, yeah, but I'm
You
just
got
saying,
what?
like, you said what you got what now?
I got Issa Rae on my team now.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so you are expanding then, because that was my next question. So if at some point you're gonna grow, and you're probably gonna grow way beyond your what you can
Vision.
do
that's a
Yeah.
good point.
yourself. So, what are your plans to like? What your plans? What your future plans look like for growth wise? Like, what if you start getting like I don't know, like 100, 200 orders a day? How you ain't gonna be able to y'all you gonna have to have more than two people.
I mean, I have genuine people that I'm connected to. So if gets to that point, then hey, I'm gonna teach you how to do this right quick.
Yeah.
So I need help. I need assistance.
Yeah.
That's just how it will go.
So how quick
Okay.
can you get product when you need it? Like if something like that does happen, hey, I need
I offer
100 bundles.
my vendor offers an overnight shipping. It's not too far as to where I
Okay.
just have to pay a bigger price on the shipping.
Overnight. Yeah. So Misha talked about she said she's the boundary. So insulting my intellectual common intelligence will get you school with a degree. I mean, she said
If she
without a degree.
backdoored it without a degree, hey, that's
Oh yeah,
IC
I
right
see you
there.
bringing the real
Yeah.
man. Cool, cool, cool.
Hey, I see. We already know you go kill the game. So
Yeah. So can you talk about like advice? And we always tell people like, for me, when I was able to give advice on podcasting to other people, that lets me know like how much I've learned, and because when you're able to teach it and encourage other folks to do it, I think that's where we all try to strive to be. And I'm not saying you should cut in on your what you've learned and your growth, but what would you tell someone who's trying to get into the business? I know
I
you
will say
talked about a mentor, but there's some other considerations like money wise. Does it take a lot of money to get started?
you can start with nothing, but I definitely would recommend getting a mentor. I said that before, but also take your time, do your research. Take your
Yeah.
time, do your research. Reach out to that you know are in the industry. That part can get tough, but I still reach out to be honest.
And you've been doing it for 3-4 years and you still
Yeah,
okay.
and I'm still reaching out to people because it's things that I would like to learn. I take a lot of classes to be honest. I
And when you
perfect
take
my stuff.
classes, like what kind of classes?
I've taken like 3 week making classes to be
Mhm.
honest, just so I can make sure that I'm providing my client with like quality. That's my main thing.
Mhm.
mm.
Okay.
so when you so you make these wigs so you get the how does that work? Because you making the wigs yourself? They don't already come made?
Well, some my vendor does offer pre-made wigs, but I prefer like for accurate sizing to get a sewing machine wig. So it'll be like a
Mm,
sewing machine made wig.
So this is
got it.
custom.
Custom for
So
yes.
okay. So is that a lot of your clients that's doing the wigs? Those are custom wigs that they're getting.
Correct.
So what's the average price on a custom wig?
444 or so. It depends on what the texture is, what the style is, what your
You said
desire is.
you said 440?
444 or so.
Oh, $400. Wow, I had no idea.
But
I didn't even know
I
that.
also offer sizzle, so it's like a payment plan, which
Mhm.
helps you bring more clients to your site.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So how long do they last?
Well, that was my next. Stop reading my mind, Flex.
2 years or more. two
Huh?
years or more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool, cool, cool.
Ah, that's a I never knew that wigs cost that much, man. Like, really,
That's on the low end.
that's
Yeah.
the low end. So
That's
what
the
the
Yeah,
high
low
I
end
end.
look like?
spent over 900 on one before. So yes.
Somebody bought a
What?
wig for like
Link,
wow.
1,500. I seen somebody buy a
link
wig for
also.
1,500.
If you want them longer, you're gonna pay for it. And the great quality, like she's saying, good quality. The lace also makes a difference. Like if you want the HD lace or you want, you know,
HD.
it,
It's
it
worth
makes a
it
difference. You don't want it to show. So all of
because
that.
you gotta
Wow.
calculate how many times a female hair done yearly. Like how many times you want to go to the hairstylist, how many times she got to go get it redone, put the wigs back in, and all that thing.
Yeah.
So I think a wig is just worth it.
So can you talk about that payment plan? You said you offer a payment plan. How does that work?
I want to say it's 25% down off whatever the total is, or I'm not for sure. I don't want to say like a inaccurate number,
Yeah.
but you get a certain percentage down, and then you get a weekly pay until it's paid off.
Yeah. So they get to rock the product and still make payments until.
Correct.
Okay. So I mean, no issues with that when people
No,
got it and they
they
stop
love it.
paying. Yeah.
Oh no, not yet. But I'm pretty sure that I can dispute it too.
Yeah.
So don't
Oh,
try
okay.
that.
Mm, wow.
Yeah.
So what's that payment? Is that a company like a third party that you use for that
It's a
to do
third
a
party. It's
payment
called
plan?
Sizzle.
Sizzle.
Sizzle, like
Sizzle.
Sezzle.
It's
Sezzle.
easy. Okay.
So it's not you assuming that risk. It's a
No.
third party. Oh, okay. That was my word. Okay. So
But
that's the kind of stuff
before
that we go ahead.
Before I do like send out products, I make sure the addresses are correct. Like make sure they're matching.
Yeah.
And that helps on the back end.
Well, is that like almost like a credit approval thing? Do they have to get approved?
Yeah, they do have to go through a process.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a hard inquiry, but I know that they do check credit, I believe.
So it's like a soft
actually,
inquiry.
I believe so.
Well, do you know
I
about
haven't
that?
did it personally, but I know like my friend had purchased from me and she used it before.
Ashley,
Yes.
have you heard of that?
Yes, I've heard of Sizzle, but I also like what I have on now. I shop on Fashion Nova quite a bit, and they offer the third party. So if I'm shopping, get $1,000 worth of stuff, yeah. Let me just go ahead because I don't want to pay y'all all this money at once. Y'all can just take it over time. So yes, and it's lovely.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Allows
So
you to
here's the-
shop more. The client wants that quote unquote like discount. I want it now. I need it now, but.
Yeah.
Some people may not have the funds, or some people may not want to spend all of that right now. And so it definitely offers convenience, and that's what clients are actually customers are looking for. Me personally, that's something I would be looking for. I would shop with you more because I can do this more often. I can have more. Everybody wants quantity. They want quality, but they also want quantity. They want both. We want it all. I'm just saying.
Yes, you could get paid. Your check could be $2,000. You trying to pay rent, you trying to pay your bills, and then you trying to look cute too for the weekend. So let me budget my money the correct way, right quick.
Yes.
So T Will talks a lot about scaling the business. So that's good that they have there, and it allows you to scale, bring more customers in that perhaps don't have that kind of capital on them. So here's a question from Misha. She says, are you focusing more on your brand, which is more customized, or with connecting with other brands that yield you profit? So I know you make your own wigs, but are you doing that, focusing more on doing your own, or bringing in those ready-made that you can just hand out?
I wouldn't say I would focus on more like equally. I would say it's equal. I wouldn't say anything specifically.
Yeah. So what do you see people?
I'm trying to create more brand awareness overall.
Okay, I think that's what she was saying. Okay, so your brand, you think people are kind of buying into it and liking it and requesting that more than just a ready-made wig?
But the ready-made wigs are my same. It's like the same product. It's just a different way of
doing. Okay.
Of the wig, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it just don't fit custom because you didn't make it specifically for them. Is that
right?
Yeah.
Right.
We got to put more glue on it. I'm just kidding.
No, so it wouldn't fit on nobody else's head like that because you made it custom to
everybody handmade different. Like
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so that, I mean that's a good thing because you if you got somebody customized to that wig, their friend can't borrow it unless they got the same type of their head is the same, fit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little touchy.
So is it just individual customers that's buying your product, or is it salons that's providing wigs to their customers too? Or
well, I've had salons to purchase as well, like a wholesale.
Really?
Nice.
So that's the discount. If you buy more, you pay less.
Correct.
Okay.
Get a better deal.
Yo, that's the case right
I
there.
have a question. When you say customize, as far as your product is concerned for your brand, is it just basically like I measure how I send in measurements of how big my head is and stuff? I really am asking this. Are you cutting lace? Are you doing all of the above? Or like what does your customization look like?
I'm not sure if the website has the form on there where it shows like what you actually want, because I know that I have like a form on there. It asks you like to put your information in so that I'll know the sizing.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
I'm sorry.
All right, so basically just go to the website. Go to the site.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So what's the turnaround?
The rate undone.
So if someone come to and hit you up in the morning and like, hey, I need a wig for this Saturday,
Oh, they
And
ask at 8, they can get it at 801 because I got some wigs on hand.
do you? Okay, right on,
That's
Some
like
right
wigs on
on.
hand
express.
right now. I'm
That's like
ready.
express custom.
Yeah,
Yes.
but of
But
course,
do
if,
you?
they want it last minute, they need to pay those
That's what I was about to say. Is it extra fee for that?
expedited fee. Yeah,
As of now, it's not.
no, no, y'all better hurry up before
All
them
right,
prices
y'all better
Hurry
go
up.
get
up.
it in before she raised them
Right.
prices.
Homecoming, and things like that. Are students? Are you seeing students coming asking you? Or are you targeting?
Yeah, for like
Yeah,
prom and everything, that's when
yeah,
you get a lot of clients.
Mhm.
yeah.
Definitely.
Wow.
Holidays, events, like it's the concert in Tyler. I think it's H Town, I believe. They're
Oh
coming,
yeah.
so I'm pretty sure the people gonna be hitting me up by Friday and Thursday.
Mm.
Hey, man, the wigs done. Good deal. Okay.
Do you do ads on social media? I
I've
know you
done them
said it's
before.
mostly word of mouth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've done them before, but I don't see like a big turnaround for it. I don't
Really?
think I know how to tap into it yet. So I'm still looking at tapping in with Isha Ray so we can do that effectively.
Yeah. Social media advertising is funny, man, and it used to be. It's not saying that it's not productive now, but they want you to spend more. I remember I used to be able
Oh
to
yeah.
boost the ad for $20, and they would estimate that you're going to reach 2,000, 3,000 people. Of course, your target audience needs to be more focused. But now you go in there and you spend $20, $30, they you like, man, we'll get you 200 people,
Yeah.
300 people. I'm like, wow, man. So, you need it. You don't sell without marketing and advertising, but yeah, I think you just got to be more strategic with it. And that word of mouth, man, like I mean, that's
It's the
the
best
number
form.
one thing right there. So, I know some people, if you buy from me or refer someone, you get a discount.
I offer
Um,
that as well. So if someone buys
yeah,
a product from me and they refer to someone and they actually make the purchase, I do give them like a $50 off. And then like as far as I was gonna add that D'Anthony was showing me like a hit and miss when it comes to that. You may not get a sale off the ad, but you're probably gonna get it's gonna reach more people if that makes sense.
yeah,
So you're
no
still
doubt.
gonna make some kind of progress with the
Potentially,
ads.
yeah, yeah. Well, oh, we got a couple more comments in here. This is
Yeah.
from Aisha. She said we will get the form added to your
Well,
new website
Esau,
today.
she,
So
hey
yeah, she on
man,
it.
I
Yeah.
need to holler at her, man, cause she,
Yeah, man.
she already on it like yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. Here's another
Yeah.
question from IC comment. She said, because of your brand and base price within itself is the bag, as they say. Yeah, because it's your gift and talent that created it and it can't be copied versus someone else's. Yeah, you got this. Leap into the deep is waiting on you. It's
Right
good
on.
I
Yeah.
motivation
need to
from
hear
my
that.
own IC. Look it up, man.
She always on it.
Yeah.
Never
And I'll just say
slipping.
this, we don't have the hugest audience, but we
Right.
be more than willing to do a more focused advertisement for you. So definitely reach out to T Will, let him know how and what we can do for you, and we'd be willing to do some kind of promo. You know,
Where are you located?
me,
Yeah.
I'm in the Dallas area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tap in with you.
I'm not far
Definitely.
from T Will.
I'm gonna definitely tap in with you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, man. We all about helping build and strengthen our community. So and we here for it.
And some people
So
make restrictions when it comes to that, and I just don't understand it.
you know,
I don't understand it.
I, what they're doing, everybody's about the dollar. My thing
Yeah.
is, I think when you go
In the
only that
image,
route, you limit
in the
yourself.
image. Let's not
Yeah,
forget that.
yeah, it is, and people trade or they confuse fame with success. And I guess
Yeah.
success is what you're looking for. But my thing is, it's not just the numbers. We don't have a huge following, but we got people who they tap in and they
Yeah.
engage and they come back. Today we'll go look at this show next week, and there are gonna be 400 to 500 views.
Yeah, I
So
think people fail to realize that engagement matters.
no doubt,
It
Yes.
no
really
doubt. Yeah.
does.
So yeah,
But we get it. It's just like there's several shows on this podcast, right? And so a lot of people that watch this go watch the others, vice versa. And so it's a building. It's the momentum. Once the momentum gets started, that's when it's gonna kick out. But we don't even we look at this as a tool, right? That we're using to educate other people.
we're
So
a community.
that's what we all about right now. So
Yeah,
that's why we, bringing on different people that do different things that can, provide value to others. So,
yeah, no doubt.
Well,
So,
I'm honored to be a part of this show.
man,
okay,
we
well,
we
Podcast.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
We
so we're
appreciate
gonna
you
give
for
you a
coming
chance to
on.
come with some good parting thoughts, some motivation, some consideration. What do you want to tell the audience before we go?
Don't give up. Keep going. Like, stay focused. Most definitely. It's not an overnight process at all. If that's
Yeah,
what you in it for,
Right,
then
bro.
it's not gonna happen. I
and
mean, I can't say that, but more than
yeah,
likely, it's not gonna happen overnight.
and let me just add on that. You're right. A lot of people want instant success. The most meaningful things are built. You build relationships, you build wealth, you build your company, and every now and then somebody get lucky and win a lotto. From you know overnight, but that's the exception.
Yeah.
You got to put the work in and the patience and let the thing take form. So that's
It's
good
a
advice.
Yeah, I'm big on like timing, and my time might not be right now. It might not be like tomorrow. So I definitely do recommend just keeping faith and keep God first.
And it's
Mm.
seasons. It's seasons to this thing. You plant. You got to nurture the ground and prepare the ground to plant the seeds. Then you plant the seeds and they grow, and then one day you harvest. But people just want it instantly. So I see it. The fact that you got a website, you're here. You talked about the product. We look at the small battles. Everybody's looking for $1 million check. Soon, and nothing's wrong with that. Looking for that, but you work and you build for it, and then be prepared. And I believe it's gonna come. So I'm gonna let you plug your business in one more time. I got it on the screen. Can
Okay,
you
so
tell?
tap into www.alwayskarmahair.com. Check it out. Give me feedback. Shop with me. Let me know what you need so I can provide that for you.
For sure, for sure.
Good
All
deal.
right.
Good deal.
Yep. And then if you need some credit so you can buy a bunch of bundles from
Sizzle.
from Gabby, we got the credit goddess right here. So Ash, we're gonna
Oh
plug you in
man.
right here and let you tell them how to reach you if they need to buy a bunch of hair. Where your info is. I got you.
Okay. If you need also business consultation or regular consultation, you can go to my website at prestigious next level consulting, but it's actually prestigiousnlc.com. If you need anything related to credit info at flawlessscores.com, you can email me. And then also, I am Ashley Hasworth on, on Facebook, and that's HAZWORTH. Long story there, but I figured out my worth. Let's just say that I has worth. Um, that's it. I'm your
That's
credit
it.
goddess, and if you need to talk, I got you.
Hey, and before we go to T Will, man, my bad for missing, but we got this trivia game that we
Yes.
bring on for the guests. We need you to participate on this. I'm gonna let T Will ask you a series of questions, and you're gonna answer them, and it's gonna give us a little more insight about you as a person.
That's
I'm
right.
about to
That's
put you on the
right.
spot. So,
Hey, you ready, Gavin?
Okay.
All right, your personal preference. Which one you like, street tacos or pizza?
Street tacos.
Ooh, look at there.
Yeah. I go for tacos over pizza any day.
no doubt.
Alright. Alright, which one you like? How you like your wings? Bone in or bone out?
I'll take bone in before I take boneless, but either one. I'm not particular in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, but you did say bone in though.
Yeah.
So that was your first take on it.
Yeah.
It's alright. So what about water or Kool-Aid?
Water. I don't like too much sugar. My daddy diabetic.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Not even if it's red.
I mean, it's good, but I'm not gonna make Kool-Aid for everybody in the house. I ain't gonna recommend it.
And Flex got some Kool-Aid right there, huh?
Yeah, like a mug.
Alright, what you like, chicken or steak?
Steak.
Yeah, so you're a steak eater.
Yes.
Alright.
Medium well.
Well,
Say it
Medium
again.
well. Well done or medium well.
Medium well.
Right on. Okay.
yeah.
You don't want no beef jerky. That's what we call it. They get it well
I don't
done.
even like my barbecue out like that. Crunchy. I don't like crunchy.
Oh, man.
Alright. Which one you like, heels or flats?
Hit flats.
What?
How
Yeah.
tall are
All
you?
them hills you be in?
But I will when I'm going to my business situation. You know? But every day I'm not about to put the heels on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Which one which comedian you like? Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart.
What?
Kevin Hart.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright.
Look at Ashley. Y'all both tripping.
Hey, which airlines you like? American Airlines or Delta?
Delta.
Spirit.
I'm not even particular with airlines,
I'm
to
just
be
trying to get
honest.
there, man.
That's
I ain't
I like
whoever got
American.
the best ticket, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm looking for a better
Hey,
deal.
just get me there, man. Save my money
I
for so I can eat when I get there.
say, man, I would prefer. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would prefer American Airlines though, for real
me
though,
too.
just
Me
because
I
too.
of
prefer
the
it.
comfort of them seats. But I own them prices. I don't like.
Hey, I prefer it, but I ain't buying them.
Yeah,
If a
But
spirit
my
out
credit
there
card
for
gives me rewards. My credit card
yeah.
gives me rewards.
there you go, right
It's
there.
Definitely got
points
to
for
take
me.
advantage of that.
Yep, yep.
Yes.
All right, which one you like, Apple or Samsung?
Apple. I'm loyal to Apple. I
That's
got the
right.
use
That's
of
what I'm talking.
Apple.
Flex,
Yeah.
what you got, Flex?
You know, man. I say Android over here, man.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Droid.
yeah. I'm
Oh
saying, man.
man, he out of
That's a
this
man's
world.
phone right
Droid out
here.
this world,
I'd
man. All
rather
right.
Man.
rather get a Samsung.
That I call it Samsung. That's
Hey,
what
they
it's
talking
called,
about those Spirit
Samsung.
Airlines. Spirit, we can lean and rock with it long as we make it. I'm with you. Hey, Misha said I'm gonna keep my life jacket on like Spirit. Hold it
Oh,
Yes.
down.
Right.
It better not.
oh, that's crazy, man. All
If
right,
it
for
broke,
the
don't fix it.
last one, who you like better? Beyonce or Megan Thee Stallion?
I like Beyonce more.
Okay.
Okay. Expound. We need to know this. Why? The hair?
What you should ask why?
Yeah.
Cause like it be like sometimes too loud and like
I
impulsive.
got you. Yeah, I
I'm like
got
a
you.
chill. I like chill.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
so Megan is too crunk,
Oh, but
basically what you.
I will get on some Megan Thee
I
Stallion.
like-
you. I know you're
I will get
sister.
on some Megan Thee Stallion
Okay.
and pop my hot girl stuff. You know.
oh man. Yeah.
So I see said she said she's a hairstylist of 26 years and transitioning into a lifestyle entrepreneurship. Paid to be me. I love that statement. She says it a lot. So her energy, her experiences, her light, power, authority to those I'm called to and have chosen me. So yeah, it sounds like what you're in a just different light, but that's what it's about. Finding something that you're passionate about, something that you're good about, that you're good with. And I think, that's where your most success is gonna come in because there's gonna be some days that you're not motivated, but when you're disciplined because it's something that you're passionate about, that gives you that extra push and that extra just go. So, man, I wish you a lot of success. Again, anything that we can do, let us know. We are here for you. So, thank you for blessing us with your presence.
No
Yes.
problem. And then also, I seen that Isha Ray had commented to bet on yourself, and that's definitely key.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah,
always.
oh yeah,
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
yeah. If you don't believe in yourself, then people pick up on
Then I
that.
gotta take you
Oh man,
serious.
Flex ain't even confident in himself. Why we gonna support him, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I
That's the
always
first.
appreciate these kind of comments right here. Thank you, Isha, for tuning in. And we're gonna be reaching out to you. We're trying to scale too. And I realized to Gabby's point, it's I could try to do it on everything on my own, but there are some experts out there in the business that I respect their services. And not only will you save me money, but you're gonna save me time. And sometimes that time is more valuable than money. So we're
Man.
gonna reach out to you. Appreciate you joining the show.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. And to my boy T Will, the Superman of real estate.
And y'all already know, man, residential, commercial, land, whatever it is, real estate related, I'm on it. And I'm related to service you. That's one of my things, customer service. I always make sure I take care of my people. So,
Yeah.
um, just reach out to me, man, if y'all have anything real estate related, any questions. I mean, you don't even have me. Look, I know I just this is my lane. This is my space right here.
Your
I love
specialty.
doing this, man. Yes, I love doing this. I can talk about real estate all day. what you have. I'm even in some lanes that I probably don't even have no business being in, but I'm in them because it's real estate related to me, and I should
Yeah.
know all this stuff. So, if y'all have any questions like that, man, y'all hit me up. That's all my information down there.
Yeah. So a couple of things before we go. Always like and share the show. Let people know about us if you will. There's a host of other shows on the platform. So go to the Floor is Yours Podcast LLC. Search the show. There's a ton of topics out there that we talk about, from relationships, social issues, politics, sports, health, wellness, just a plethora of issues. And not only that, we're very active in the community. We're not just out here talking just for the sake of talking. And one of the things that we're doing right now is we're helping to raise money for Miss Betty Campbell. Miss Campbell is on oxygen 24/7, and her power occasionally goes out. So we're trying to raise money to help her purchase an alternate power source. So if you're out there listening and watching and you want to interact with us and help Miss Betty Campbell, please donate, whether it's $1, $5, or any amount, to Greenwood the Podcast, just like it sounds, greenwoodthepodcast.com on Cash App. And we're going to help this blessed soul enjoy her years on this earth and get her alternate power source,
Yes, indeed.
alternate power source to help power her oxygen.
Hey, Flex, is that QR code for her as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so they
It
can
is.
just scan that. So
They can
if
see.
y'all want to now, y'all can kind of just y'all can put your phones up there and scan that QR code, and like you
Yeah.
said, donate dollar, $5. I mean, man, look, man, we have to give it up, and we have to respect those that came before us, man. And this lady right here is well worthy of this. So,
Yeah.
whatever y'all can do, I
Yeah.
I I ask y'all to donate toward this cause because
Yeah.
this is a good one here, and this is
Oh yeah.
this is really
Again.
helping us. So,
And that's
whatever
what
you can do,
community is about. That's
yep,
what
that's
community
what we
is
do.
about, man. It's helping each
That's
other.
what
What
we
is her
do.
So
name?
Betty Campbell, Betty Campbell, Campbell. Or one L. Two L's. I'm sorry. Yeah. So man. Yeah, man, people don't mind.
Hey,
Yeah.
look what I see said. All right, that's what I'm gonna start using too.
What you
I'm gonna have to
say?
start using it. I see cognac and brandy.
Oh yeah. It was there. Cool, good deal. Man, so
Ah,
again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like, share the page. If you know people that's not on Facebook, they can follow us on YouTube. Same thing, the Floor is Yours Podcast. Look for us on all major social media platforms. We're on LinkedIn for the business minded. We're on TikTok
yep.
every now and then. We're on there. We're gonna get some people like Ash or T Will to get on there and do a nice little dance. Hopefully, run these numbers
Miss
up a little
Up.
bit.
Now we're gonna do the flex. The flex. We're gonna have
Yeah,
the
man.
flex on TikTok
That
doing the flex. That's what we gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should say
So no,
we
we're not
all
all. A lot of us are
well,
here, but we're spread throughout. We got people in East Texas, Texarkana, California, Arkansas. T. Will and I are in the Dallas area. Ashley's in. I don't want to
she's
tell.
in Tyler.
Tyler,
Oh, okay. I
Hmm.
want people
East
to come hunt you
Texas.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ain't
So
where I'm
cool.
at.
Appreciate appreciate y'all everybody for joining in. Gabby, we really appreciate you for coming on and giving your game about, your industry as well. And we just thank you for coming on, man. It was a pleasure to have you on, and we got to have you back because I know you gonna tap out and you gonna have to expand that thing. I
Oh
I
yeah.
know it because I know how you hustle. You know what
I
I'm saying?
greatly appreciate
Uh,
it.
I already
Yeah.
know. I already know you're gonna have to scale that business. You gonna Isha gonna have to come with you. And y'all gonna have to come up with a game plan, a blueprint to scale that business to the next level because I just know that I just know what type of person you are, and I know you don't quit. And so
Yeah.
that
And
is
we got
it's
the resources to help.
yeah.
Hey, let me be part of your
So
growth. So
yeah, like
thank
he
you
said,
guys.
if you need anything from us, man, anything like that to reach, marketing and stuff like that, man, hit us up. That's what we doing. We helping each other. So
Yeah.
that's what it's about.
It's so genuine. I'm so thankful to be connected with you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All of y'all, for real.
Yeah.
We're a community, man. We all we got.
That's it. That's it. That's it, man. If we don't help each other, ain't nobody else coming.
Yeah, well,
Nobody
all
else
right, so
coming.
we're gonna do this outro, and then if you don't mind hanging on for a little bit after the show, we'll exchange some more information. Hey,
Okay.
for everybody out there, look for the upcoming shows. Next week, man, Sunday, we back on with the love and relationship show. Man, we
Yep.
got a hot topic, man. You know, my girl Debbie J, she's been going ignorant on the last few shows. I can't wait to see her on this one right here. So I see she tapped in. She'll be on there giving her inspirational, advice as always. But following that, we got the professor's back. Man, we had a great show last night. We talked about cleanliness and neediness, man. There's a lot of information on there. So those that relationship minded definitely, keep up with us. We got a lot going on. But other than that, appreciate you. See y'all Sunday. Please tap in 7 o'clock Central Standard Time right here on the Floor is Yours podcast. And we're gonna see y'all in a few days.
Signing out. Y'all have.
The floor is yours. Baby, don't forget the floor is yours. Yeah, baby, I mean the floor is yours. If we come down to the floor is yours. Let me show you how I prove the floor is yours. 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 The floor is yours.
All right. All right.